it's gator mating season, and things are, you could say, heating up in Florida.
You don't say. Well, Fox 35's Chris Cato shares all the wild encounters we've seen in recent weeks.
Only in Florida can you replace Tinder with Growler. Who needs a dating app when you've got pipes like that? Gator mating season is often rumbling in Florida, as evidenced by this video from Gordon Silver in Lakewood Ranch. That's Gator for you up, purple devil face emoji. And it didn't take him long to get a reply. Okay, we'll let these two continue their reptilian romance in private. Sometimes, though, to find a mate, you have to leave the pond, but that can lead to obstacles. Obstacle 1, an obstinate crane. We've seen this showdown before, and I've yet to see one of the big birds back down. Well, he won't back down. No, he won't back down. You can have big teeth and a gator's tail, but he won't back down. With apologies to Tom Petty, that was a heartbreaker for that lovesick gator. Obstacle 2, law enforcement.
Pull him out a little bit.
Apparently they don't like it when you're roaming a city street and you're over 9 feet long, as we saw in Tampa this week. These brave officers had to make a very Florida decision. Heads or tails?
I'm gonna go to the head, and you just sit on his body.
Oh, okay. I'll just sit on his body. No problem.
Keep the weight on him.
They do not pay these guys enough. In no time, they had the scaly suspects blindfolded and hogtied like a hostage in a mobster movie. He put up one final fight. But the officers, I guess you'd call them investigators now, got the big fella loaded into the back of a trapper's truck. I'm sure it'll work out well for him. He'll probably go to one of those alligator farms you hear about, where he can get fatter and tourists can gawk at his girth.
What's going into that bucket? That one is called luggage and hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, goodness. Sorry, buddy. Like I said, obstacles to mating season. Obstacle 3, offense. This big fella wasn't going to let some flimsy aluminum bars around a golf course keep him from his date. I'll just squeeze my way through here and... dang it. Got his rear leg stuck. Now, what happens next is truly one of the most only in Florida things you'll ever see. Most people might call a trapper to get the gator out of there, but not this guy who works at the golf course and probably knows that gator on a first-name basis. Let me help you out there, bud. The recording stops before we can see it, but he did get the gator disentangled and through to the other side. I like to think the reptile turned and politely thanked him and promised not to bite any humans he might meet along his way. But that's not Florida reality, as Scott Hollingsworth can tell you.
All I saw was just massive black thing, and my first thought's dog.
After hearing a sound at the front door of his Daytona Beach home, he opened it to come face to face with this gator. It lunged at him and bit his leg above the knee, then retreated. Now, I've heard some Florida stuff before, but a gator knocking at your door and then biting you may be the one thing that keeps more people from moving to this state. Gator experts say the odds of this happening, though, even in Florida, are 1 in a million.
I mean, I don't think he did anything wrong. He should buy a lottery ticket, though. I mean, definitely.
Yeah, I didn't buy a lottery ticket yet. Probably should have.
Clearly, the animal ignored the no soliciting sign on the door. Or maybe the gator was posing as a Girl Scout. Not selling cookies, just looking for some nookie.
He's laying right here.
Obstacle 4 to mating season, people's houses, always in the way. Trappers say the lesson for humans this time of year is, look before you do anything.
Look before you jump in the pool. I take them out of pools this time of year. Look before you walk out a door. If you have a doggy door, look before you step out of bed.
That's real. Words to live by because of what we live by. Only in Florida.